Hello YouTubers, this is Cessna Ace back again with another game ads video. Recently I have been purchasing a lot of Famicom games from a seller on eBay. Now I have been buying from him principally because he is such a good seller. Everything has been as listed, in very good condition, reasonably priced, well packaged, and shipped quickly. Now when I saw that he had a listing up for 32 complete in-box games at a very reasonable price, I jumped on it. However, I should have looked more closely at the listing because I thought it was for 32 complete in-box games for the Famicom. Turned out the games were for the Super Famicom. But they arrived and I was so impressed that I went back on eBay and bought two more complete in-box games for the Super Famicom from the same seller, and I still don't have a Super Famicom. In the meantime, I've still been buying Famicom games from the same seller, and I have a box full of them. And some of them are rather unique, so I need to do videos showing those. But I imagine it's going to take a number of videos to show all of the Super Famicom games that I have. Okay, this is Mamataro Tatsu Happy, which I take to be a kid's game, although it looks kind of creepy on the cover. From Hudson. The great thing about collecting Japanese releases is not all of them made their way to the US. I have a lot of Famicom games that didn't make it to the NES, and a lot of Super Famicom games that did not make it to the Super Nintendo. Now, when he says complete in box, that's what he means. Insert. Warranty card. Insert. Minty Fresh manual. Another insert. This one's folded. On one side, something called the Super Joy card from Hudson. Although it's not a card, it is a controller. And then on the other side, the Super Multi-Tap 2. And of course it would not be complete without the cartridge. Now, all of his games came with this flap here, these flaps, in like that. I can kind of see why he did it, thinking it probably protects the flaps from being damaged. I went ahead and pulled them out, and I'm using them the way they were designed to be used. Listening. Now it so happens I wound up with a second copy of the same game. It has the exact same inserts, except some of the inserts are in even better condition. The only difference, this one has a sticker over the UPC barcode, and this one doesn't. Okay, this one I thought had a really neat looking cover. I don't suspect that I'll have much luck playing it. It's called America Udon Ultra Quiz. because it's just that, a quiz, and I imagine the text is in Japanese. Not quite sure if this is based on a Japanese TV series, but it says on TV on it. From Tommy. A little dated because, as you can see from one of the screenshots, all the way on the left-hand side, the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. Okay, now, for every Japanese system I have, I wind up with at least one and sometimes multiple pachinko games, which is alright by me because when I was a teenager I had a pachinko machine, and then after we moved into this house I bought another pachinko machine. This is Haiwa Pachinko World. Now if this were a pinball game, I would say that it has 4 tables. Now there are actually a number of pinball games for the Super Famicom, as well as the Famicom. I know because I have quite a number for the Famicom, and some of them were not released here, and some that were greatly altered, and they're pretty cool. So I will be showing those in a future video. Okay, this is, well, I have a copy, according to my list here, of Super Formation Soccer. This is Super Formation Soccer 96 World Club Edition. Very glossy cover from Human Entertainment. Now, one thing that I have developed an interest in is J-League soccer games. J-League is a real league in Japan, and there have been J-League games released for virtually every game system released in Japan. Now, I have played a J-League game, the one that I have already, which is for the 3DO, and that is J-League Virtual Stadium. It was from Electronic Arts, and actually they released 2 J-League soccer games for the 3DO in Japan. Anyway, this is a fully licensed game from for the J-League. This is Prime Goal. This was back when Namco was still going by Namecot. Although I have some Famicom games that say Namecot in one place and Namco in another. But judging from the 3DO game, it is a really cool series. And as I said, a lot of different systems got J-League games, including the Dreamcast. Alright, this is Prime Goal 2. When I played J-League Virtual Soccer, or Virtual Stadium rather, on the 3DO, I always played as Jeff United. Okay, This is prime goal 3. Here's Jeff United. Eye focus. No T on this one, so it's name code now. Okay, and finally for this video, J-League Excite Stage 94. Until next time, stay awesome.